As the National Assembly battles to pass the state police bill into law, Nigerians are already thinking on how the state establishment will operate. Correspondent Nabuchi Okenabuchi in this report looks into how the state police will operate and how Nigerians should see it.
Just a month ago, the Federal Executive meeting, rising from a second meeting in the year, molded the establishment of state police to help curb the ravaging insecurity in the country. Since the matter has been a topic, as Nigerians are thinking what and how the agency will operate to better the policing of the country, which has not been effectively handled by the federal police controlled by the federal government. It is no longer news that corruption, favoritism, nepotism, and even religious bigotry have eaten deep into the federal police, making an effective and not the favorite among the paramilitary agencies. The indolence and abysmal performances over the year have also caused many deaths and have put many into jail due to lack of adequate and comprehensive investigations conducted on cases in the country. It is to enable each state to cater for its security challenges and make life safer at the state levels that the call for state police became necessary. The Tinubu administration seems resolute in resolving the rising security challenges in the country, hence the preparation to establish state police. The failure of the traditional police seems to be the reason for the agenda set in by the citizens.
When you are starting something new, you don't put challenges first. So of course challenges will be there, okay, but what is the merit of state police? That's what should be the priority. The merit is that you want to bring policing to be very close to the people, all right? So the merit outweighs the challenge, whatever seeming challenge it will have. I hear people saying the governors will hijack it and that. Yes, it may happen.
In my own view, the state police is very important. It will be very useful to the society. But if properly established, I think when employing somebody in his own locality, in environment where he is an environment where he is familiar with, he knows the nooks and crannies of all the environment. He will know where to go and perform his duty and do what he's supposed to do, I think.
These are people, the state police will get to know more about the crime committers in the state, because why? They'll be able to know the area where these problems are coming from. But the one thing I'm looking at is that it will be very, very easy for them to be bought, to buy them, you understand me? Because those state police, people within the community, the state there will be able to know those police very well.
For them to do it is that there will be an abuse of either religious inclination, there will be ethnic inclination into it, because if I'm not from, say for example, I'm not from Ekiti, and somebody now have a problem with somebody, and I believe that Amotekun in Ekiti can develop my interest. That's the Nigerian kind of mentality. They've been using you for police, they've been using, my brother is a policeman, my uncle is a soldier, they'll go and bring soldier. So the best thing they need to do is that there has to be a proper doctrine. The challenge is that setting up a doctrine for the state police without having ethnic inclination, or neither having religious inclination, or having a personal nepotic or corruption element inside.
Few years ago, states, especially those in southern Nigeria, who needed their own controlled police due to activities of settlers in their land, struggled to establish their own security outfit to check needless killings in their domain. In spite of this move, security remained, with even more people killed daily by insurgents. That explains the reason for the numerous call for the establishment of state police. While many are concerned that the outfit, when established, may be hijacked, others are wondering if the outfit will outperform the federal police when established.
The governors have so much power. They possess so much power with the federal policing. Not to talk of when it comes the police, they are in total control of the police. You know, I'm not saying what I'm about to say might step on some toes, but the reality is some governors might misuse the opportunity.
Cannot be, ascertained when, some people who call themselves the bourgeoisie, the state actors, the governors, some of them could hijack this, by using them in another way. Maybe when it is time for election, they feel they have the structure, they have the police to themselves, and they could use them to do whatever they want to do, which I think in that is going to be a low point on the part of the state policing, bringing them to board.
Well, there are two issues. One is that the idea is a very good idea. For one, they shouldn't give the power to even if they create state police, there should be a national body that regulates all the state police. That is my own opinion. Why I say so is that if you look at the case of Isba and Amotekun, I want to give an example of two things happening. Somebody is fasting and is actually fasting, and somebody said, because of that, you don't eat openly. That is too wrong for Isba to come and say there's a freedom of right.
It is a known fact that the federal government has not been able to maintain the regular police, which oftentimes is seen to be overstretched. Question now is, will the state government be able to recruit enough men and women to man the security in the states when established? Will they be able to pay and provide them with requisite security equipment and logistics? Will they be allowed to do their job without interference? And many more questions that could arise due to the inability of the federal government to cater for the regular police. Only time shall tell.